Alright. Let me play the video. Just a second. What's it called again? Let me turn off the music real quick, too. Alright. Let me open this up. Yeah, here it is. Okay. My first raid experience in World of Warcraft. Okay, just a second. Vanilla video? Yeah, this is a vanilla video. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure Nixium raided in vanilla. So, yeah, this is probably it. Please prove the chat you got the fight pass, so they'll shut up. Oh, it's just stupid. If they think I didn't get it, who cares? Alright, let's do it. Oh, wow. What the fuck is this?
Oh, raiding. I think we all remember our first times, guys.
Holy shit, that was really good.
We were nervous. We weren't sure if we were going to do
Yo, let's watch that again. Look at this. Dude, I feel like I'm about to watch like a fucking phase, like 360 no-scope montage. This is really good. Look at that.
Oh, raiding. I think we all remember our first times, guys. We were scared, we were nervous, we weren't sure if we were going to do DPS too quickly or too slowly. We didn't want our groups to get bored of us, and you know what I mean? Those were the good old days, and for me, those good old days were back in Burning Crusade in the long-forgotten halls of Karazhan. Hey there, everybody. My name is Nixium, and today, I'm here to tell you all a story. Specifically, my first time ever raiding in World of Warcraft, and the nonsense that ensued. It all began when I joined the guild TikTok, back when I played on the US realms of World of Warcraft. These people were a friendly group of people. They were chill, funny, and cool, but they were kind of one of the most hated guilds on the server.
Oh, it's like my
guild. And I never
guild.
really understood why either, but that's just because back in those days, I didn't care too much about guild politics. I just wanted the purple loot, guys. I mean, come on.
That's all.
Now, my friend Ben was in the guild, and he's the
either.
one that got me into it. And somehow he convinced the core raid team to let me attend this one off-raid night thing one evening. Pretty much, we had a core raid team, and then you had a catch-up raid team, a secondary one. They were doing Karazhan, a 10-man raid that I had watched Ben do plenty of times from over his shoulder. Yet I had never done a raid myself. I was playing an undead mage, specifically a fire mage, and I had limited experience in both heroic dungeons and social interaction as well.
Okay,
I was clearly the perfect candidate to be a raid member that evening.
That's Nixium from back in the day.
After hopping into the Ventrilo channel for the raid group and telling everybody that my microphone didn't work, and that was kind of a lie. I didn't really care about making friends or anything. I just wanted free loot. Anyway, we gathered outside of the raid instance, and we prepared to go in. I remember the first time stepping into those accursed halls. I remember that ghost dude who greets you at the door. I remember looking left and seeing the stables, and then looking up the stairs to the right and wondering what was way up there. I had seen so much stuff by watching Ben play, but there were plenty of places in this old abandoned castle that I had not seen, and it just invoked a sense of mystery and discovery in me.
I'm gonna be honest. The first raid I ever walked into, I'm like, all right, where's the loot, boys? Okay, there's a bird over there. Fuck him. All right, which one do we kill for the which one drops the weapon? That one? Okay, guys, come on, let's go. Let's get them done. And then I finally get the item, right? This is ZG. My first raid ever. I'm gonna tell you guys the story of it. My first raid ever was ZG. I zone in. We kill Broodward Mandokir. The chess piece drops. Your boy wins the roll. I get the chess piece. I leave the raid. And, like, they're mad. I'm like, what do you mean? Why are you mad for? Like, I already got the loot. Like, what do you think? I'm going to sit in here and fucking help you guys all day? Like, and I kind of felt like they would get mad about this, right? But I wasn't sure. And yeah, so then they're like, oh, if you ever fucking do that again, we're going to kick you out of the goddamn guild. And I'm like, yeah, okay, great. Then I could join the other 50 other fucking guilds that are able to kill ZG, you know? And I didn't really care too much, but since I was friends with like 2 people in the guild, I didn't want to get removed. And the same people, what do you call it, that I had leveled up with in Red Ridge Mountains, literally level 20, doing stockades with, those were the same people that I was doing AQ20 with and all that other stuff. I never took in any sort of like immersion into a raid until maybe Old War or Cataclysm. Before that, I was just straight to the point, get the fucking loot, get out of there, and that was the only thing I thought about. The only thing that I had in common with Nixium there is that I would never really talk in voice chat unless it was to yell into the mic randomly because I thought it was funny.
And this is off topic, but I've always loved how WoW does invoke that sense of exploration, even to this day. But anyway, let's stay focused on the story. We decided to go left first to try and kill the boss at midnight, and that's when he arrived. He was our raid leader. He was an experienced warrior, decked out in the fattest of epics from the core raid team, and his name was Big Snout. Big Snout was a pretty cool guy, I came to find out, having volunteered to guide me and the other newbies through Karazhan, as I wasn't the only person who was there for the very first time. He was very patient with us, he answered any questions that we had, and that's when we began the raid officially. We killed our first mob. So far, so good. We made our way down the stable's corridor, and we drew closer and closer to the horse Midnight and his master. My hands were sweaty. My knees were weak, arms were heavy. There was vomit on my sweater already. I was eating mom's spaghetti. It was amazing.
Probably half of those are true.
I had never before been in such a large group facing PvE content in WoW, so this was like a dream come true.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
I love PvP, don't get me wrong, but damn, there's just something about killing bosses in MMOs while you're with your friends. It's just so satisfying.
The only thing I remember about Midnight, there's a few things I remember about Midnight back in Karazhan. The trash respawning, not killing the boss, someone getting too close to the horses at the beginning and the raid wiping before we're all there, and one time I watched my mom do it and they had a moonkin off-tanking. Those are my memories of Attunement the Huntsman. It was a moonkin off-tank, and it was like this guy's girlfriend, and they kept giving her all the gear, but she wouldn't even play the game. Like literally, just a moonkin sitting there. Like that, the whole fucking time. Nothing was happening at all. And, nobody wanted to kick her out of the guild because it's like, the raid leader, one of the officers' girlfriends. And so my mom, one time, they guilted my mom into giving this other girl a piece of gear. 3 years later, I got this girl into the ICC pug, and I was just randomly got into a group. And obviously we did like Festergut, I remember this. It was Rotface, it was the one on the right. She did bottom DPS. I kicked her out of the fucking raid. I didn't give her any loot. 3 years later. That's karma, bitch.
And you know what? We did it. We killed Midnight, the very first boss.
We didn't.
Not really thanks to me because I was doing the lowest DPS in the group. But, it had a lot to do with the fact that I clicked my spells back then with my mouse, but I don't want anybody that I used to raid with to find that out, so just kind of... don't tell anybody.
I never clicked
But anyway, I didn't get any loot.
I never clicked.
But right after killing the boss, I remember Big Snout stopped the raid and he told everybody, hold on, wait, I'll be right back. Several minutes passed and people were talking in Ventrilo. I wasn't talking because I was just drawing pictures of like dicks and shit on sticky notes next to my computer. But eventually Big Snout did come back. He came back to the channel and he put his mic back on. Now, when he got back, he proceeded to start screaming into his microphone. Just screaming, top of the lungs, out of the blue, for reasons I did not understand why.
Okay.
Now, this was back in the ye old yonder days of gaming, guys, so we didn't have your fancy Corsair microphones and Razer game setups and all that crap.
You had a $5
so this
Walmart
guy,
headset.
when he was screaming into his microphone, it sounded like the 7th layer of hell had opened up, revealing the sound of all the screaming souls within. Just like, just noise.
About right, man.
It was just noise.
It was really
bad.
Now,
from what I remember, Big Snout had apparently discovered that a person that we were raiding with that night, someone in the vent channel, had betrayed him or something. Maybe he slept with his girlfriend. I don't know. He just freaked out at this guy. I remember Big Snout screaming at this one guy. The dude started screaming back at him. Then Big Snout started kicking people from the raid group and even started yelling at me, saying something to the effect that if he dragged his testicles across the keyboard, he could do more DPS than I could. And honestly, it was probably right. I got called a bunch of names and things that I would love to tell you guys, but I can't. Otherwise, YouTube will ban me. And,
we used a lot of gamer
kicked out of the raid
too.
group. And then I got kicked out of the guild. And that, my friends, was my very first time raiding. It was a magical adventure full of epic heroes, brave adventurers, and mighty achievements, and damsels that needed saving. Truly, it was one of my favorite and greatest experiences playing World of Warcraft. Now, in all seriousness, I did get an apology the next day from the guild leader, and I was re-invited to the guild.
Wow.
These guys taught me how to better my DPS. They invited me back into their secondary raid team.
Well, that's good.
Big Snout left the guild. I don't care.
Holy
and a few
shit,
weeks
that's
later,
actually a lot
I
of
killed
drama.
the final boss of Karazhan, despite having not said a single word to anybody
Dude,
on my raid
Nixium got
team.
fucking
and
carried.
I even got the
Oh my
loot
God.
that I had always dreamed of having. And
What the fuck, man?
Isn't that what raiding is truly all about?
Dude, you got
Not
hard carry.
friends, not guilds, not any of that crap. No. It's just all about those big, beautiful, luscious perps.
Yeah.
And that's it, everybody.
Yes,
Thank you
that's
for
right.
listening to my story and watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. And if you'd like to hear more
Here's the
stories
video.
from my various gaming adventures, let me know in
Perps
the
away,
comment
you're
section
goddamn
down
right.
below. I'd like to give a big shout out to the supporters over on Patreon. And hey, if you're someone who wants to support the channel too, consider
This editing
becoming
is
one
really
yourself.
good. Like straight
Or
up,
just
this
buy a
editing's
shirt off my
amazing.
store. Look at my shirts. Some nice ass shirts.
We should buy
That
one
works
of
too.
Nixium's shirts.
Anyway,
Should we
I'm
buy
gonna
one
go
of
order some
Nixium's
Papa
shirts?
John's and watch the new episode of Game of Thrones
Papa
and be
John's?
disappointed.
Never mind, I'm
So
not
I'll
buying a
see ya.
shirt anymore.
I'll talk to you guys with my next video.
Yeah, okay,
We'll
never
tell some more
mind.
stories, all right? Yeah, all right.
Papa John's.
Yeah, I'll see ya.
Well, you know what? Let's look at his shirts. Let's do that, all right? Let me scroll all the way down here. Where's his shirts? Check out the Nixium store. Okay, well, anyway, listen. My first raiding experience was really bad, and every raiding experience that I had was really bad. Oh, wait, I got DC'd. Okay, just a second. Let me log back in real quick. Let me see if I'm able to get back in. Okay, just a second. Let's see. Join the queue for a while. Yeah. Oh, it's 22. Oh, fuck. Okay, just a minute. Let me take this off. We were actually in a 22-person queue. Asmon, do you want?